Hello, Keen Software House, and welcome to the XB12 build, my research bunker entry for the Fieldwork competition. I'm Commander Exorcist. There is a companion trailer, cinematic trailer to this build. If you're interested in seeing, I submitted it along with the entry. It starts with the destruction of this starship, which was detecting or tracking down the source of an alien signal. And in the course of that, the ship was sabotaged, and the crew of what has become known as Expedition 12 became marooned on this alien world. And so up here on this frozen tundra, you've got the ship, and then this is the resonator, a massive satellite installation with a bunch of research pods on it, and a little bit of frozen stuff up here since we're a little high up. Got a nice little dune buggy here. And so this is the heart of the research center. So I wanted to show you guys the top layer first. So this is all that sticks out of the mountain, and we're going to fly down here. I'm going to try not to die because I'm in survival mode. So I want to make sure I don't collide. Yeah, see, I got hurt a little bit. So, okay. So welcome to the quote-unquote secret base of Expedition 12. And this is a large base, so we're going to take a rover with us. So we'll just take our little rover here. And I've removed the sign from the actual submitted build so that it doesn't have the asset I don't own on it. But for the intro video, I wanted to say welcome to my absolute secret lab. Completely secret. No one will know about it, right? The lights and the sirens and all the signs on it. So as we progress through the station, you're going to see welcome signs. So when you're walking through the installation, there are signs at each one of the different locations that will tell you where you're at. And so you can kind of read, and they're all about this size. They're not very big. And so this is the gateway into the base. And so there's a little buggy out here that we can take. And then when we get in here, we've got kind of an older buggy that's been worked on. Life support systems, which are really not necessary because it's an open air thing. It's more of a filtration system for the health and well-being of our crew members. So we're going to take this buggy, and we're going to head down. And this is the main industrial corridor. So welcome to the corridor of industry. You can use... There's a bunch of little things that I built, little rovers and stuff, so little cars. This one is actually broken, so they've got little indicators that show whether or not they work or not. And then, you know, like I said, each one of these have an indicator or a sign that'll tell you what's going on. So this is our main corridor here, where kind of the industrial work happens. It's an open air area, all lattice work, but it's really designed to support the greater functions of the base. We'll just kind of go through and I'll show you really what's going on here. So through here in the authorized personnel area, we have our crew members section, which is kind of neat. Kind of opens up into the open air area here. And this is where our crew sleep. And so the crew of Expedition 12 were very resourceful with the materials that they've managed to find after the wreck, and built this incredible kind of place for them to sleep, a little TV and entertainment center. And then in here we've got showers, and so showers and toilets are private. So there are little, like, you can come in here and you got a private toilet, and so you can close the door and people can't like really spy on you. And the same thing on the other side here. So individual showers for all of the crew members. So, you know, kind of older and rusty. We've been here a while. The base is not as perfect as it used to be, but we've got our little shower area. So this is a place that our crew members would like to come and to relax, watch some TV, grab some brews. Got you know, delicious Clang Cola here, and Cosmic Coffee, and then fish, because you got to have fish, right? All right, so this is the crew area. Always make sure that you close the doors for safety. Heading back out into the industrial area, we are going to take a look at the power plant first. So this is the primary power plant. There are two power generating centers for the base. This is the primary power generating center. It is mostly, yeah, it's mostly a fusion power. So yeah, gonna got a little walkway here, and this right here, this cargo container, and all of these pipes feed into both of the power centers. So you're going to see a secondary power center in a little bit inside the research lab. And all of this feeds into a huge tunnel system. And I will show you that through the window here. But it's all Prototech. Okay. Oh, but what I was trying to say is that to restock all of the generators, all of them on the base, you just come here to that cargo container. So one cargo container to rule them all. Now I want to show you the crown jewel. Well, one of them. One of two crown jewels, aside from this old like buggy here. The Oasis. So the crew of Expedition 12 were digging underground, building the base, and they came upon this frozen river in time. This is a completely frozen alien river kind of waterfall area that has become known as the Oasis. And lots of research being done into that. It's approximately 4,000 years older than the surface material, and so the scientists here are very interested in what's going on. And so you'll be able to come and see the Oasis. Now, we're going to head into what is called the Grand Hall. The Grand Hall is exactly what it sounds like. It's a giant hall. Oh, and you can see over there, see the tubing? That's the generator connections. So it connects the primary power center to the auxiliary power center on the other side of the Grand Hall. And we've got a little car, so we're going to take a ride. The Grand Hall is kind of like a magnetic shield that separates one side of the base from the actual laboratory. So we're going to go through here, and I'm going to show you guys the laboratory. So there's just enough room for us to turn around. So we've got a nice little shuttle system here at the base. We're going to go inside here, and welcome to the Central Research Center inside of Expedition 12. Now going over here, this is the Auxiliary Power Generating Center. You can see we've got two more Prototech generators here, and those are connected to that cargo container in the other room. So all that feeds through the mountain to the other side, so you don't have to do anything with it in here. I don't really know why I put it in here. It just looks good. More information here. Like I said, there's these towers with the LCDs are all through the base if you like to read and learn a little bit more. The Expedition 12 Center, they are researching different ways to potentially exploit the planet that we're on and find ways to search for the signal that caused our original starship, which you can see it here. This is called a Mako Mark II that I have available that I built on the Steam Workshop. And so, but out here is the crown jewel of the base, the resonator. This is the base of the satellite tower that you see at the top of the mountain. So this device here is searching for that signal. And so, highly complicated piece of machinery. I don't really know enough to tell you about it, but there it is. It spins and it glows. And this is the satellite sticking out of the top of the mountain. This is its core down here where we are looking at it. Expedition's also searching for ways to extend the life of our crew members because we've been here a very long time. According to the lore for this base, it is on its second generation of crew members. So we have a number of research programs going on here, especially ones for cryo and to try to extend our lifespan. And so that is going to be it. It is a gigantic base. This base took many, many hours to put together, and I'm very happy with it, and I hope that you are happy with it as well. And if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me, and I'll be happy to answer any of your questions. I'm sorry, I'll get it together eventually. So thank you for taking time to take a look at Expedition 12. I'm Commander Exorcist, and I hope to hear from you guys soon.